Hi. My first reading is going to be from a book called Forgiveness by Gerald Jampulsky. And it's called Forgiveness in the Community. When a person acts unjustly or irresponsibly in the Babemba tribe of South Africa, he is placed alone in the center of the village, but is in no way prevented from running off. Everyone in the village stops working and gathers in a circle around the person who has been accused. Then each person, regardless of age, begins to tell the person in the center about all the good things he or she has done during his or her life. Everything that can be remembered about this person is described in great detail. All the accused's positive attributes, good deeds, strengths, and kindnesses are verbalized for their benefit. Each person in the circle does this in great detail. All the stories about this person are told with the utmost sincerity and love. No one is allowed to exaggerate events that happen, and everyone knows that they cannot make stories up. Nobody is insecure or sarcastic as they speak. This ceremony continues until everyone in the village has had his or her say about how they value this person as a respected member of their community. This process can go on for several days. In the end, the tribe breaks the circle and a joyous celebration occurs as the person is welcomed back into the tribe. Through the eyes of love, which this ceremony so beautifully describes, we find only reunion and forgiveness. Each person in the circle, as well as the person who is standing in the center, is reminded that forgiveness gives us the opportunity to let go of the past and the fearful future. The person in the center is no longer labeled as a bad person or excluded from the community. Instead, they are reminded of the love that is within them and are joined with those around them. And the second is conversations with God. And to suspend your imagination, this is God speaking. You have forgotten what it was like to be loved without condition. You do not remember the experience, the love of God, and so you try to imagine what God's love must be like based on what you see of love in the world. You have projected the role of parent onto God and have thus come up with a God who judges and rewards or punishes based on how good he feels about what you've been up to. But this is a simplistic view of God based on your mythology. It has nothing to do with who I am. Having thus created an entire thought system about God based on human experience rather than spiritual truths, you then create an entire reality around love. It is a fear-based reality rooted in the idea of a fearful, vengeful God. Its sponsoring thought is wrong, but to deny that thought would be to disrupt your whole theology. And though the new theology, which would replace it, would truly be your salvation, you cannot accept it, because the idea of a God who is not to be feared, who will not judge, and who has no cause to punish is simply too magnificent to be embraced within even your grandest notion of who and what God is. This fear-based love reality dominates your experience of love. Indeed, actually creates it. For not only do you see yourself receiving love which is conditional, you also want yourself giving it in the same way. And even while you withhold and retreat and set your conditions, a part of you knows that this is not what love really is. Still, you seem powerless to change the way you dispense it. You've learned the hard way, you tell yourself, and you'll be damned if you're going to leave yourself vulnerable again. Yet the truth is, you'll be damned if you don't. By your own mistaken thoughts about love, do you damn yourself never to experience it purely. So too do you damn yourself never to know me as I really am. Until you do, for you shall not be able to deny me forever, and in the moment you will come for our reconciliation. Every action taken by human beings is based in love or fear, not simply those dealing with relationships. Decisions affecting business, industry, politics, religion, the education of your young, the social agenda of your nations, the economic goals of your society, choices involving war, peace, attack, defense, aggression, submission, determination to covet or give away, to save or to share, to unite or to divide. Every single free choice you ever undertake arises out of one of only two possible thoughts there are, a thought of love or a thought of fear. Fear is the energy which contracts, closes down, draws in, runs, hides, hoards, harms. Love is the energy which expands, opens up, sends out, stays, reveals, shares, heals. Fear wraps our bodies in clothing. Love allows us to stand naked. Fear clings to and clutches all that we have. Love gives all that we have away. Fear holds close. Love holds dear. Fear grasps. Love lets go. Fear rankles. Love soothes. Fear attacks. Love amends. Every human thought, word, or deed is based on one emotion or the other. You have no choice about this because there is nothing else from which to choose, but you have a free choice about which of these to select.